I'm Officer Bart Whiting.
And I'm Officer Dustin Howell, and welcome to another edition of Cop2ition.
Today we've brought in some of Idaho Falls' finest bus stop students to compete in our first ever Olympic Games.
That's right, Dustin. These professional bus stop students have trained for days and have risen to the top of their class and are ready to participate in some of the most challenging and fierce competition you'll ever see on a Cop2ition video demonstrating safety.
We've got bus stop roulette, bus loading and unloading freestyle, and synchronized bus riding. Each event will have you sitting on the edge of your seat as you root on your favorite student for the win.
Well, Dustin, it looks like our students are all warmed up. Let's head to our first bus safety competition, Bus Stop Roulette.
That's right, Bart. Here are the safety rules.
Students are to be at the bus stop on time, at least 5 minutes before the bus is scheduled to arrive. They should also be at their designated and assigned school and home bus stops.
When the bus approaches, students are to stand back away from the curb and line up away from the street. They're also to wait until the bus stops, the doors open, and the driver says it's okay before stepping onto the bus.
And most importantly, students are to follow the code of conduct, meaning no fighting, harassment, pushing, shoving, or cutting in line.
Let's take a look and see how our students are doing.
So far so good as we enter the first competition.
Well, you spoke too soon. Number 5 just got the boot.
Oh, that means we're down to 3 students. Oh, but wait a minute. Number 4 is being ejected.
Oh, number 2's starting to misbehave. What's he doing?
Oh, cutting in line, Bart.
Shut the front door! Where did number 3 come from?
Out of nowhere, 3's ejected. That means 1 is our winner for this segment of our competition. Let's go congratulate our winner. Wow, what an impressive showing.
All right, Bart, moving right along into our next event. Bus loading and unloading freestyle.
Yeah, this event's a little more involved than the last one.
First, students must line up single file in orderly fashion and remain on the sidewalk until the bus has come to a complete stop, and it's okay for them to enter the bus.
When entering the bus, students must do it with the least possible confusion. Students should also identify themselves if asked to do so by the bus driver or any other school district employee.
And finally, if necessary to cross the street, students are to watch and wait for the bus driver's signal before proceeding to cross the street. They must also cross 10 feet in front of the bus.
Anyone violating the rules will automatically be disqualified from the competition. So let's get started.
Alright, moving into the next competition. Bus is at the starting gate.
Looks like number 4 is ready to go.
Caution lights are still on though. Hang tight. Wait a minute, that's a false start.
He didn't wait for the bus.
No, he is removed from the competition, Bart. All right. 2 and 3 go. Whoa! Roughing the passer. She cannot fight in line. She's going to be ejected as well. This might be a short one, Bart. Number 1. Wow. The only 1 out of 5. Wait a minute. I counted 4 competitors, Bart. Did I miss one?
Yes, I think you did.
All right. Well,
contestant number 3.
I don't know where she's at, but it looks like number 1 will be moving on to the next portion of this competition. Wait a minute, there she is! Out of left field, Bart! She's going to be ejected again!
Student number 1 is too fatigued. Wonder if he can keep this momentum going by our third event, synchronized bus riding.
That's right, Bart. That's probably going to be one of the toughest competitions of the day. Why don't you go ahead and break down the safety rules?
Alright, once on the bus, students are to go directly to an available seat and remain seated and facing forward during the entire ride. They also must keep their hands, feet, and all other objects to themselves.
Students also must refrain from inappropriate language or gestures. Basically, no harassment, misbehavior, or disruption of any kind. They're allowed to talk on the bus, but no yelling or loud talking.
Students are also to be respectful of property, and they aren't allowed to bring weapons of any kind on the bus.
Most importantly, they are to follow the directions of the bus driver. Let's take a look at our competitors. Synchronized bus riding, probably one of my favorite competitions, Bart.
Students are all finding their seats. Doing a good job so far. There's our officiators.
Officiators are in place, and it's go time. Wait a minute.
He's left a seat.
He has left a seat, Bart. You cannot do that. Once you are sat down, you must stay seated.
Making him go to the front of the bus.
You know what, number 3? I don't even need your crap anymore.
Student number 4 seems to be arguing with student number 3. But
what are they arguing about, Bart?
Well, possibly she's made them all late. Maybe he's upset.
I have something to say to you. No.
I don't know why there isn't a flag yet. Yes, that's right, Bart. He's going to be ejected from the bus.
Bull crap!
He's also been removed to the front. Student 5 pulled a switcheroo and made an unauthorized move.
Student number 1 has won the third and final competition.
Congratulations. What a great performance.
Thank you, thank you.
How does it feel and how did you prepare for this?
Well, you know, it feels really good. This is my dream. I've been dreaming about this since I was a kid. You know, I knew if I knew the bus rules, I would be fine. It really pays to be safe.
That's great. I tell you what, we want Officer Whiting to pay you on the first annual
Good job, kid.
bus stop
Thank you.
medal.
Thank you.
Back to you, Joanne.